Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Real Men of Real Estate. I'm your host, Thomas F. Chappell Jr., with our special guest, Mikhail. Michael, I really appreciate you giving us the time and your insight. If you can give me, if anything else you want to add before we wrap up, I really appreciate it.
Well, when we had our conversation a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about, entrepreneurship. We're talking about success. We're talking about what it really takes to become successful. I definitely enjoyed that conversation that we had. So if you wanna talk about that a little bit, I'm more than happy to.
Yeah, give me a brief. We got a couple of minutes left, so give me something brief on you and your company and how people can reach you if they want to test the waters with your company.
So on the website, strattonequities.com. We literally have a full sales team that is there Monday through Friday. So we get back to people very quickly if they pull in, leads, because we have different campaigns from the website. If people can apply, they can call in, they can email us. More than happy, again, the company was designed to help entrepreneurs. It was designed to help real estate investors because, and this is a whole nother conversation, after the heavy regulations of 2008, 9, and 10, it was almost impossible to buy investment properties because banks, I'm sure your listeners know, don't like lending on investment properties. So 2011 and 12, this whole different world of private money kind of came about. And now we are where we are now. The rates were significantly higher in 2012 and 13 when we all started. But they don't like banks and credit unions don't like lending on investment properties. So this whole world of private money and companies like Stratton Equities all came about literally due to the heavy regulation over 10 years ago.
Okay. Here's one question I want to ask you.
Sure.
You got started at the age of 19. Let's say someone at 18, 19 years old wanted to go down the same path that you did to get it started in this business. What would you tell them to encourage them to follow their dream?
Again, I bought my first house at 19 and a long time. And then I got into the mortgage industry in 2003, 2004. And then, that was my focus for years. And then I got back into real estate. The thing is now it's, as I said, institutional financing. And institutional financing, you have to qualify, right? You have to have the credit score, you have to have the background, you have to have the liquidity. It's very different. If you're 18, 19 years old, the way I'm sure most 18, 19 years old don't have, much in their credit or bank account, you would have to not come to institutional lenders. Like if you look at, like my company and other companies, unfortunately, I hate to say it, if you don't qualify, you don't qualify. I got my break over 20 years ago because I found non-institutional financing, which does exist. There are people out there, that exist, that I'm sure you can find them online, where you're not going to a lender, but it's somebody that'll JV with you. You find the deal, you do, as I would say, the grunt work, and then they're gonna, lend the money, and they're gonna kind of show you the ropes. Definitely, if you're a younger person, unless you have great credit score and a ton of money in the bank, most institutional lenders, it's just not going to be the way to go. You would try to find somebody who you can partner up with, who can mentor you, who has the capital available, and who's not going to go through underwriting and go, okay, we found a great deal, great, let's go do it.
Appreciate that, ladies and gentlemen. I just definitely want to thank our special guest here for taking the time out. For those out there in the radio land and video land, if you do want to get more information, you can reach out to me. My number is area code 404-844-1828. Once again, that's area code 404-844-1828. Or you can email me at first name, last name, 33@yahoo.com. Once again, that's THOMAS, C like Charles, H like Harry, A like Apple, P like Paul, P like Paul, E like Edward, L like Larry, 33@yahoo.com. Go to my website, which is BIEREIC.com, or you can go to meetup.com and look for Black Inland Empire Real Estate Investment Club. Just because it's black don't mean that all is not welcome. We every third Wednesday of the month, and we give out these nuggets for you to become successful and follow your dreams. We thank you for listening. Continue to support the Real Men of Real Estate, and we'll talk to you again.